Hey guys, so it's the time of the month again. Let's talk about Jollibee. Let's talk about the most requested stock that you guys sent out via social media. So it's time for another stocks by request. Where's Jollibee headed? Where's Jollibee now? What are the charts telling us? What should you do? Should you add? Should you avoid? Should you sell? Or should you just stay in the sidelines and wait up until more confirmations will come out? So if you want to know more, check this video out. Hey guys, so before I begin the video, I'd like to take this time to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm Marvin Germo, and if you're new to this, I'm a stock market trader and investor. I started investing more than a decade ago. I want to share to you all of my insights, my analysis, not just about the market, not just about stock picks or analysis, but giving you different details on how you can trade the markets with confidence. Because here's what I believe. I really believe that the stock market is one of the greatest ways for you to create wealth, not just now, but something that you can do repeatedly over a stretch period of time. So if you want to know more about it, subscribe, hit the bell, be updated, and stay till the end of the video as we talk about Jollibee. Hey guys, so let's see where Jollibee is right now. I'm going to show you different perspectives from the trend, from price action, from some moving averages, from the range, and also some indicators as well. So I'll try to remove this first. Let's try to start from a very clean slate. And if you want to get more details on how you go about your technical analysis, the best way for you to actually do it is just basically zoom out. As you all know, and what I say in my seminars, technical analysis is pretty much past prices brought about by charts that have been plotted. So the longer you have, the more data points you have in terms of how the charts would move, the stronger your analysis will be. And for those who know how to draw trend lines, those who've attended our courses on it as well, you can actually start drawing one there. So if you notice it, this is pretty much a very strong trend line. Why? It came from this. You have a resistance here, then you have a support being broken there. So that pretty much started everything. The breakdown from the 305 consolidation level is what brought us to where we are right now. So there could have been different factors on why this happened. 300 plus, it was pretty much overvalued. Then lackluster earnings. Then a lot of people didn't like the CDTL deal. Then you have the Smashburger deal also, where they haven't really made money. Then they're probably gonna end 2019, or they're gonna disclose 2019 not really giving them good earnings as well. So that being said, this is where we are right now. Plus, you can add also, please remember, and I've been mentioning this in all of my videos, the stock market for a lot of people is still sentiment driven, meaning if they don't see a rosy future ahead, you may expect a lot of buyers to be away first. Meaning, if you see short movements up, you see a lot of people taking profits because they don't think it will go high. Or in the same way, when you see it go up, you won't see it go any higher because there might be some people who are thinking that, hey, since there's not much of a catalyst here in the stock, it may not go any higher and they might not want to buy it at a higher price. You have to remember, what causes markets to go up, what causes stocks to go up is basically buyers willing to buy the stock at a much higher price. That being said, if that's not present, you can't really expect it to push and move higher as well. So let's go back to the chart. You all see that 321 range, 305 range, it failed to hold that level. Then it started to break down, and that's what pushed this downtrend. So as you can see, if the downtrend was April 2019, we are now February 2020. We are now sitting at a 10-month downtrend. And if you follow this very carefully, this April 2019 breakdown happened way before the CBTL disclosures, way before all of the talk about Smashburger not being so good about it as well. So the thing about charts is it tells you everything you need to know. That's why I'm a firm believer of technical analysis. I'm a firm believer if you're a trader. That's why it's very important to split your portfolio for trading and investing, because your rules for trading should be different from your rules for investing. So anyways, this is the major trend line that trend followers should respect. Until it breaks out from this, until we see something respectable come out from this, then possibly we can't really expect a healthy reversal yet. Jollibee isn't in that area yet where it has broke out from that trend line. It tried to here couple of days, December 2019, it tried to here at the start of the year, but after that, boom, nothing happened. Then I'm gonna try to draw some of the resistances. Please remember, old support levels are new resistances as well. So this is where we are as of today. So if you try to look at it, you have a resistance which also coincides right over here, this level, if you're looking at the charts with me. And I hope, by the way, know that this chart, while I'm doing all of this, your charting softwares are open as well, so that you get to analyze it with me. Please remember, these are not stock picks. I'm not here to give you fish. I'm here to give you the ability to analyze it on your own, because if you analyze it on your own, if you have the right logic, the right strategy, you can do it, and you don't need me. And yun, I just feel this is what's needed by Filipinos. It's time that we get to analyze and do things on your own, that you don't rely on videos like this purely for you to be able to analyze and win in the markets, that you get to do it by yourself. Anyways, so this is what I was pointing out here, 215 level. Two things that are denoting the resistance here. Number one is you have the resistance from the range. How do I know? It's primarily because of this. The selling happened because of that. Second, the trend line that I've mentioned earlier. Now, let's zoom in. So people are saying, what's happening to Jollibee? Why was there a lot of selling? The basic answer is this. It failed. It hit a 10-month trend line that was bearish, that it did not break it. Number two, it failed to break out from this resistance. So basically, there's two levels that Jollibee did not break once it hit those resistance levels. Please remember, for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, you know that resistances basically are areas where there's a lot of selling that's happening. Anyways, so two levels failed to break out the 215 level, the range, and the trend itself. As a result of that, the stock started to have red days. The stock started to have a sell-off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you notice it, the sell-off was pretty much the entire week last week. But if you remember it also, the sell-off wasn't just for Jollibee. Every stock in the market was pretty much down. Every stock in the market was battered. Every stock in the market got hit massively, making Jollibee just part of those stocks that got battered. So it's not just about Jollibee. And if you read the news, the biggest thing that everyone is trying to pin on is that all of this downward movement is because of the scare about the coronavirus. So that's just basically it. So the downward movement is not just because of Jollibee, it's because the whole market as a whole has been is being sold down. That's why the PSE is at around 7,200. It's one of the lowest that it has hit over a stretched period of time. But that's beside the point. The whole goal of this is to analyze it based on what the charts are telling us. And if you put this, I can also put some sort of a resistance and support here. This is a support, this is a resistance, this is a support. And what happened last Friday is it caused Jollibee to break past this 199 200 peso support level. That being said, possible progression for Jollibee will be just this. Possible progression is, it will try to go back here at the 182 level. That being said also, it may not be as rosy, because for those who watched my video about triangles, you just search at Marvin Germo triangles. This is some sort of a descending triangle, and a descending triangle is not really a bullish signal. A descending triangle means that sellers just want to get out regardless of how low the price is. Please remember, sellers normally want to sell at a higher price, but with this scenario, you have sellers wanting to sell at a much lower price as well. When people want to sell at a lower price, it creates a framework where stocks continue to go down. Now, not just to create not to create panic, but just to make everyone informed. If the 182 level does not hold, the next support that it will have is we have to zoom out further already. So if it does not hold that level, next possible level for it to go is this 176 up until 167. So if 182 does not hold, next possible narrative on where Jollibee could go is 176. If 176 does not hold, 167. On a more optimistic note, let's just try to simulate what if Jollibee, after hitting 182, starts to bounce. So the next possible range for this is, it will just go here. This will be just the next narrative. It has to still break out from the 200 level for it to move sideways and for it to get out of the downtrend. Now here, this is what I believe. If it breaks past 200, then it escapes the downtrend. It does. It really does. But it will not be a reversal yet because it could just consolidate from the 182 level to the 233 level, which was its high from September last year. So this is what I believe. Unless Jollibee pulls out amazing results for 2020, we could just see it start to move sideways in this regard also. But I will not put Jollibee in the outs. As long as it breaks past 230, then it now has a shot. It has a narrative to go higher. So please remember this. For Jollibee to reverse, for Jollibee to move up, it must break out from 233. I'll try to put the 200-day moving average here. If you notice it also, it's already close to where the 233 level is. If Jollibee starts to consolidate, you may see it start to flatten out and start to move somewhere in this direction. So if it does that and 200-day moving average starts to flatten out and Jollibee breaks past the 233 level, then we may see a reversal. But again, there must be something that will cause people to buy higher. There must be something that's positive also for the stock. But breakout from 233 from this chart alone will bring it already to the 270 level as well. Just to close this video, I want to put MACD in. Zooming in just to show you MACD also. MACD currently, nagulo yung chart ko. Oops, there. MACD, if you notice it here, is below zero, showing us that there's a more bearish move still for the stock as of this point in time. I hope you guys got a lot from this. Comment below the stocks, and since this is stocks by request, comment below the stocks that you guys want me to analyze more, and we'll try to make more videos off of that. Comment Jollibee if this enlightened you about Jollibee as well. And if you'd like to know more about all of these charts, all of this technical analysis that I'm sharing, please remember, technical analysis is not as hard as what most people say it is. It's not as complicated, but it's something that you also need to put the time to study for you to find out if it is for you or not as well, because there's so much misconceptions about trading the markets, saying that it's too hard. Please remember, this stock market is not too hard to understand, but it's something also just like anything else in life. It's a skill that you need to develop. With that being said, I'd like to invite you to all of the other events that I have live. It will be in Taiwan this February. All of this that I'm mentioning, if you want to get more details, by the way, they're all in the description below. Taiwan, February. March, Manila. April, London. May, I will be in Doha, Qatar, and in Singapore. June, I will be in Auckland, New Zealand. July, I will be in Sydney, Australia. November, I will be in Tokyo, Japan, and in Dubai. So if you want to sign up, want to know more details about those events, or if you have friends in that area, super appreciate it if you could let them know more about it. All of the details are in the description below. For those who want to learn more about the basics of the market, what is the stock market, how can you begin trading, how can you invest, I have books and videos, online courses about it. In Tagalog, I have a video series, a video course with Chinkitan. It's called Stock Market for Everyone. It's also in the description below. I also have a business and investing course for those who want to learn how to start their own business, want to be an entrepreneur, want to invest in the stock market. The link is down below as well. And third, for those who want to consume via books, I created 5 books about the basics of the market, about investing, how can you reach and start investing and make your money work hard for you via the stock market. 5 books, all in the description. You can order them via Shopee as well. So I guess that's it for now. I hope that you guys got a lot from this. I hope this is something that helped you, and this is something that will push you to help you reach your goals of financial freedom. So this is Marvin Gurmo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.